Hey everybody, it's John with Pro Image Share, and I just wanted to go over the new plugin, the new features. Sorry it's taken me so long to get an update out. I've been working on another project which I'll show you. It's a kind of part of the update. But let's head on over to the web module. I've already got the Pro Image Share selected. Now there is a little redraw bug. You see how it's kind of dancing around the screen? It's just a Lightroom. It doesn't do that on a website. It's just a Lightroom thing. But I found that if you pull these over, it just kind of stops. So once you get that set, it'll stop. So if it's doing that on your screen, hopefully in future updates of Lightroom they'll fix that little bug. But it doesn't seem to hurt anything. We now have individual image sharing, so now you'll have individual image sharing, and you will have to create a Facebook app for that, but I have instructions on how to do that. It's really easy at the video section of the website. So if you watch that and create your little Facebook app ID, you'll be able to do individual image sharing on Facebook. It just needs it to authenticate the website. Then we have Audience Link. That's my new product that I will tell you about here in a second. Then we also added sliders now for the video. So under video you can now decide what size you'd like for your video window to be. We also added audio, so now you have SoundCloud, so if you wanted to you could put a song on SoundCloud and have music along with your site, or if you were doing something for a musician, maybe they'd want to distribute their song that way. But once you get an audience link ID, let's kind of talk about that. So I'm going to head on over to the server, and this is Audience Link. So once you subscribe to the server, it is a subscription-based service because there's some bills to pay, but it's relatively inexpensive. So let's just get logged in here, and I'll kind of show you what happens behind the scenes. So once you get signed in, you'll have your Audience Link ID, and that's what you'll paste into the Lightroom plugin where you need to, and you'll start tracking any site that's published. Now this is one that's got a bad link. You can delete any site if you want to, and stop the tracking. But here's all the sites that I've published under this Audience Link ID. So it's tracking them automatically and giving me a little bit of data about them. What devices are being used, and then if they use the share icons, it'll show you what share icons were tapped and what network they used. You can also filter these, so now you can hit filter and you can filter by the tag, so you can add a tag and then filter by that tag. So if you were just wanting to compare your sites that are senior content or wedding content or children content, you could just add those tags, and then that way you can kind of cross compare just those sites and see how they're performing. But the coolest part is the SMS, and so if you click SMS beside a link, it will forward that link over to the SMS page, and you will have it here in your send message. So this is the best way to send the little apps to people's mobile devices, because then they can just click on the link and it shows up, and it's a little bit better than email because they don't have to dig through, you don't have to worry about all the spam, and they're going to get it. So you just add them to your audience here, or you can just type in their phone number, but I suggest adding them so that way you can type in their name and a description so that it's easy to call upon their number later. You can also have saved messages, so if it's a message that you use all the time, it'll automatically insert the link in the appropriate place. You just have to have that set up. And then you'll have an inbox, so any replies that they send back to you, you will see. You can address them. You wouldn't want to go back and forth here because you're going to use up your text messages just in a small conversation with someone. So at least you'll be able to see it, and then you can call them and find out what they needed. The best part though is shortcodes. So you can create shortcodes, and those shortcodes can have a predetermined message that will get sent out when that shortcode is text to your SMS number. So you could have one for weddings or senior reps or whatever you wanted, and then when they text that number to this, they get this message, but then you get their name along with that shortcode attached to it. So you could slowly acquire people that are interested in weddings, and you could follow up via text message to find out if there's anything else you can do, or if they've already booked a photographer. So hopefully that way you can capture potential leads and then hopefully turn them into customers. So it's a really, really cool piece of software. I've just scratched the surface on what you can do with it. Really looking forward to other photographers starting to use it. If you head over to Audience Link portion of the website, you can see the features that come with each one of them, and you can subscribe to the one you want. When you subscribe, whichever email address that is used to purchase it, I will send an email and we'll set up a time to have a phone call set up, because you have to pick a local phone number and that kind of thing, and get you all set up. Now, if you're a previous owner, like you already own my plugin, which a lot of you do, you can get a little bit extra. When you call in during that setup interview, I'll add 25 messages to your SMS. So instead of 200, it'll be 225, or 500, it'll be 525, or 1200, it'll be 1225. Gives you a little bit more mileage on your messages. But then I'll also double your short codes. So on this one, it comes with 1. So if you bought that one, you'll get 2. You buy this one, you'll get 3. You'll get 6. You buy that one, you'll get 8. And this is only for people who have previously purchased my plugin. It's a little thank you for buying it early. I hope that everything's working out for you, and that you're enjoying creating the little apps and sharing them with your customers. And I know your customers are going to love getting their apps via SMS. So go ahead and subscribe. We'll get you set up and ready to go. Hope to hear from you soon, and have a great day.